Yes.
You are about to experience some of the harsh realities of mining in the Black Country. Before the age of oil, we dug for another kind of black gold. This stuff, coal. King coal, as it is known. This is the huge Staffordshire coalfield. We're standing here at the southern end. Even though millions of tonnes of coal were mined, millions of tonnes are left. There's coal right now in the ground below the museum. 200 years ago, Black Country entrepreneurs and skilled miners began to dig the coal in earnest, and hundreds of pits were sunk all over the area. At the height of production in 1872, we produced 8 million tonnes, nearly 10% of the whole of the UK's output. The coal was thick and deep. Local surveyor Henry Johnson mapped all the local coal deposits and measured the depth. This is from Sandwell, about 12 miles from where you were standing. To mine at depth, we had to pump the mines dry. Using
There we go. You're the 6 on you?
Yeah. Finger.
No, I don't
In about 1850, it's what we call a drift mine or a walking mine. That's what we're going to do. We're going to walk in, walk around, half hour stroll on the ground. We're going to look at scenes of miners working, and we're going to be listening to commentaries. And then we're going to walk back out. So it's all dead easy, but there are some things you need to know before we go. And the first is that at certain points the roof only comes up to here. Okay, now it's not all the way, because I can stand up most of the way. There are 1 or 2 low points. If I remember, I will shout mind your head, but I would suggest you keep your hard hats on all the time anyway, just in case, okay? The second thing does affect all of us, and that is it is dark underground, okay? Very dark. Now, back in 1850, there was no electricity. All the miner had to work with the handle. So that's what we've given you. Now, hands up, who's got one of our torches? Who's got one of our right? Fantastic. Now, you will find, you know how to operate them, by the way. The little button at the front of the handle, fantastic. There we go, that's great. Now, you'll find that they're not actually very bright, okay?
This one.
Head up. Head up.
Like that?
Yeah. $22 and 1/8. This is it, 22 and 1/8. This much.
That's my brain.
Size.
Brain
This
size.
is his head all the way around. Okay, not really too big.
Yeah.
56 centimetres.
Never been used.
56 centimetres. That's the same as me.
56 cents.
56 centimetres.
Oh, really?
I'll show you.
Oh, we looked in there.
Oh, no. I said, well, tell her it's to make seagulls go faster. I said, they certainly do about 50 miles an hour when you got one of them on the boat.
Yeah, like it.
Make seagulls.
That's good. How old is this one?
This is 1926-27. This was made for an exhibition. It's never been used. Never been put in water. Never been used for anything.
ਇੱਥੇ ਲੇਟਣਾ ਮਾਰਨਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਨਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਲੇਟਦੇ ਮਾਰਦੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਇਹ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਮਿੱਟੀ 'ਚ ਮਾਰਦੇ
And take that and separate that. Yeah. You have to have an input large back. Yeah, that's fine. You've done it.
To look at the history of the house, which is about 1903. Toll roads had finished, so it was no longer a toll house, but it was just rented out as a cottage.
As a cottage, okay. So who used to live here then?
Well, the photographs on the wall are all photographs of the family, the Hodgkiss family, that lived in it for 27 years. It was Mrs. Hodgkiss and her 4 youngest children. She had 9 altogether.
9 altogether. Yeah, there's a picture in the same house.
Yeah, that's with her youngest daughter, Lillian.
These are her daughters, I think.
Yeah, that's Lillian again. Very basic house, you know, it hadn't even got water.
So there were like 5 people living in here, including mum and 4 children. Is that right? Poor father?
He died. That's why Mrs. Hodgkiss came to live here, because the house that they lived in, she couldn't afford the rent after he died, because if your husband's died, you're on your own. There is no help. And this was the cheapest house she could afford.
Sewing machine.
Yeah.
Coloured lights in here, we don't need the big ones on, so let's see how we go. Thank you, lots are easy to please. You go back. And covered, because if it did go off successfully, little bits of limestone would be pelted towards you at sort of shotgun speeds. So those are the more obvious dangers. Then there are the hidden ones. The amount of rats down here at that time, so the place was full and riddled with Weil's disease. The lack of sunlight, so we should be okay. I've been doing this for about 10 minutes now. And this is Castle Mill Basin we're coming into. Over on my right hand side you'll see a tunnel with a gate in. There's no access through there at the moment, but that is so important to us. It's the Wren's Nest Tunnel. It takes you into the most famous cavern in Dudley, the Seven Sisters.
What do you mean? Are you the cobbler?
Pardon?
Were you a cobbler?
No, he's not. Excuse me, young man, you've been told about not to go into that shop.
Is he talking to me?
I'm talking to you, sir. You've been wanting to keep out of there.
I need to do some business.
You know what has happened? He has taken in clothing affected with smallpox. Until all that clothing is destroyed, nobody's going in that shop, young man.
Yeah, but I've got to watch the porn. I need some money.
Well, I'm sorry. Then you must work harder, sir, earn more money.
How can I earn more money if I've got no money in the first place?
Work harder.
Well, can't you do it here?
I cannot do that. I've placed that shop under quarantine. I am the doctor, have you forgotten?
Well, where is the poor broken?
He's in the pub crying, seeing us.
I was just
Excuse me, madam, I'm having a conversation with him.
These shops would have been bookmakes on the side.
Madam, there is never a poor pawnbroker. Then there is, there's never been a poor pawnbroker.
Absolutely.
You've got to bear in mind that it happened. They weren't allowed by law to take anything in clothing. And I had the power as a doctor to quarantine the shop. And also, the pawnbroker would be fined £5 by the magistrates. In 1903, two assistant pawnbrokers died.